kerosene lights that sat on the table from my grandparents' old farmhouse. And I rebuilt them. I set them over there because they said, you don't know when the power's going to go out, you need them. They're filled with kerosene. Everything burnt around them. The whole ceiling fell, and they didn't blow up. They didn't burn. It broke one mantle on top. And
That's
they're
funny.
Full of kerosene. They're in this container right here.
Yeah, to have a house fire and kerosene lamps that don't go up. Somebody was looking out for your antiques, I guess.
I'm telling you. Well, the other antiques weren't things you'll never replace.
Well, yes, we did lose a lot of stuff that was great-grandmas, great-great-grandmas, and great-great-grandpas. You had all the old antiques from the farm, so most of that's gone. Stuff you can't replace.
I've got my old rifle, 38-55, that I built a saddle ring on. Built two of them. Boss at work said he was a gunsmith. Oh, that's too big. So I built another one. He couldn't even tell it wasn't factory made. I lucked out on that one when I made it. I seen that bedroom window come out of there. It made me think of the time that it was in the winter. I was home all day, and I told you, you and I were talking on the phone. I said, oh, I got to stop watching this Paranormal Activity. It's freaking me right out. They said the witching hour is 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, oh, he said, oh, don't watch more of that. So I probably watch another hour or two, you know how it is. And then
Dead Files. You were watching Dead Files?
No, that wasn't Dead Files that night. It was there are Dead Files that do you in too, because then you become addicted to that and strange things happen. I believe you pull activity.
The more you watch that stuff,
I believe you pull activity.
The more that stuff happens.
So anyways, I couldn't sleep. Ding was here, little dog. I was here for 14 years. And he came in, hopped up in the bed. I lay in there and I couldn't sleep. Come on, 3 o'clock. I just couldn't help saying to myself. Then I dozed off a little bit. Then I opened my eyes, and there was light coming in through my bedroom window. What the hell? 3 o'clock in the morning. And I come out that day, and I moved my truck, which always pointed out towards the road, and I turned it, and it was pointing towards my house. I get to the edge of that window, and I look out. Like, who's here at 3 in the morning? Some crazy beggar come to party or what? Got to work. And I look out, it's my truck with my lights on. Going, what the heck? Didn't realize it at first. It's my truck with my lights on. Locked up and everything.
Was that the same time the radio came on and was playing There's a Stranger in My House?
No, that's long before that. That was a long time ago, years ago when it come on. I thought I had to go to work because the radio came on. My radio alarm clock, and it started playing the song, There's a Stranger. Yeah. Well, I looked at that, thought that it was time to get up. No.
Well, I wonder if your new house will be as haunted as your old one.
No, I blessed it. They don't call me the Reverend for nothing. And that's the truth. But I'm going to tell you, when I come out the next morning, and everybody says, well, why didn't you go out and look at a big shark in them today? He said, I said, man, I felt an uneasiness like you never felt before in your life.
You never did find a reason why the lights came on in the truck?
No, it was. I thought maybe somebody broke into my truck and it was a kid all drugged up and was sitting in there. I thought I might find a body. Nobody was in there, still locked tight, and the battery was now stone dead. Pulled all the energy. Oh, I've seen some strange things done by the midnight sun around here. Many times I heard one word in my house and thought I was dreaming. And it seemed to come out of the satellite receiver. I went, what? That's one word? And I heard that more than once. And I said, oh, what? That thing's got to be crazy. And only the once when I had the voice come through my house. Oh, never scared me. I always felt it was good. I always felt that it wasn't a bad spirits that were here. But
it was the old guy that lived in the shack over here. What was his name again?
Bill McKee.
Bill McKee. Good morning, guys. Up bright and early. I've been up since 5:30 plowing. It snowed again. Winter's a little bit late this year. I'd say better late than never, but I'd rather have never when it comes to the snow. So today is kind of a sad day. I'm already fully dressed for outdoors. Right, been outside for a couple hours. I thought, let's jump in the truck. They are knocking down the rest of Dad's house today and filling in the hole. So kind of a sad day for everybody. I don't know if my dad's going to be there or not, but he told me today was the day. So let's jump in the truck and just go kind of get one last look at the old homestead. I did grow up there, got lots of memories there, but you know, you can't get too sad. You have to concentrate on the fact that, you know what, Dad's getting a fresh start. He's getting a new house out of this. It'll last him till the end of his days. He won't have to do wood anymore, right? That was a big thing for him was, you know, the last couple of years he really hasn't done a lot of wood. He just can't. So he's getting to that point where, and he'll never move to town, guys. As you know, like I say, I could never survive in town. Well, my dad is 100 times worse. He is an old trapping, hunting, fishing outdoorsman. He would not survive a month in town. He would hate it. So this, in a way, you know, it always made me cringe when people said before, you got to find the good, you know, when bad things happen. But it's absolutely the truth. You have to think of the most positive. And it's hard, you know, I say that to my dad, he gets a little bit upset, but I'm like, you know what? It could be worse. Your dog could have died. You could have died. You know, these are all just things, as we've talked about in other videos. So I'm trying to, you know, remind him gently, because as you guys also know, my dad is a hoarder. He really, truly is. You know, every magazine that he had for the last 30 years, Outdoor Canada or whatever, fishing magazines, hunting you know, each one of those to him was like a priceless artifact, you know, and I get it to a degree, right? These are your things. And he's always been of the mentality, when you buy something, you know, that's yours. You keep that snow machine for 23 years. Like, I think his snow machine, I think it's even older than that, right? You don't need to buy 10 things. You buy one good thing and you take care of it. And that's, you know, there's nothing wrong with having that mentality. A lot more of us, including myself, I buy too much crap. I'll be the first one to admit it. So, kind of a sad day, guys, and I'm getting off on a tangent. Let's take a drive out there and see what's going on at the old man's homestead. Oh, Dad is here.
Lots of memories in the old house.
Yeah, no, sad day for sure.
Lots of good times. Shooting pool to hunting parties.
Well, there will be a new one to come, so you got to look ahead, right?
Oh, yeah.
Could be a lot worse.
Get a new hat. Well, there's a good toilet seat to save for the camp, you see. That's what that was. What's that? Oh.
Hey, there's a good hat right there, man.
Oh, that was a good
2 hats.
Take all you want.
No, I don't want that.
What's that?
Oh, can you ever smell the smoke in here still?
These wooden bowls over there came from my grandparents' place, your great-grandparents. They were probably made before their time. I would think that those were machined over 100 years ago. If not, oh yeah.
Well, do you want to try to grab them?
If you want them, I have no place I'm going to put them.
Oh. That's what I got in the head.
Oh yeah, watch, it's going to come down.
just a bit of water in there. Your drill.
I know. It's strange.
Oh yeah, there's 2 bowls in there. I wonder what kind of wood that is.
I don't know. She's old. Don't let me forget that telescope which I was going to give you. Remember that telescope was a good one sat there?
Yeah, I think it's a goner, Dad. Hey, there's a skill saw or something over there.
Stuff. It's all thrown to the floor. Don't even bother me with it. I've tried and tried and tried. I've been in here so many times. Watch your head on that stuff.
That's heavy, full of water and ice. Oh man.
I told you.
Moose camp. Yeah, today is a sad day, guys. He's still trying to save stuff. There's nothing to save, really. I mean, it's either under 8 inches of ice frozen to the floor, or burnt or smoke damaged. I know it's his life, and he's got that sea can out there. He bought a 40-foot sea can, and it's right full of whatever treasures he could salvage. Today I just have to remind myself I'm here for support. Don't give my opinion. Don't say too much. If he wants to save something, help him get it. You know, whatever, right? It's... Oh, I see a cabinet right here my brother wants. My brother made this in high school. There's a little TV cabinet. You know, I see all the artwork. I've bought them over the years for Christmases and birthdays. Hanging on the walls, destroyed. It's sad. It is sad. It's something, you know... It doesn't hit me till I'm here, right? And then you see little things in the ruins and the wreckage down here, and it's a memory. It's, you know. So I can imagine how much worse it is for my dad than me, you know. Huh. Here's his watch. I don't know that that's any good anymore. The furniture in here. Both these couches. I gave him both these couches. That was a couch. You know, it's all memories. Here's a gun. Nothing left. No wood left on that. My dad said he got that gun when he was 12 or 13 years old. My grandfather bought him that. And I should hide that because the last time he saw that, it was pretty emotional. You know, the kids got him that for Christmas. The problem with this scenario is you've got to try to remember everything that you've lost in this fire. You know, it's terrible dealing with these insurance companies because they will nickel and dime you and tell you that your Sony TV that I gave them is only worth 1/10 of what we paid for it. Well, you still can't replace it with another Sony TV for 1/10 of the price, right? Because it was 6 years old or what, you know, whatever the case may be for any of these things. It's, you know, and as homeowners, we're all paying this insurance, right? We think we're covered, and really you're not, you know. And that's just the items. That's not your memories and your personable items and photo albums and all of the things that are the most important. You know, it all gets destroyed in a fire like this. It's terrible, terrible. And then living in limbo for the next year. Doesn't have a house. He's living with a friend of his right now. Yes, he could get a hotel room in town somewhere. There's nowhere to rent right now. In the town that we live in up here, it's been crazy since COVID. The prices of renting, and there's nothing available. So you get a pretty dingy little bachelor apartment, for $1,500 a month kind of thing. It's stupid. So the longer he can live with his friend, I'm like, good for you. You know what? Two grumpy old bastards living together. You guys make a good pair. They're like the Muppets. They're awesome guys, both of them. Really, I mean, but as long as they can get along and make it work, hey. That's one good thing that's kind of come out of this is that his friend that he's staying with, they've been friends since grade school, and he's actually terminally ill. And it's good that my dad can actually hang out there and keep an eye on him and help him with his daily struggles. And it gives my dad somewhere to stay. So it's kind of like, it's like that silver lining that I said. It's a bad situation for both of them, but maybe they're getting the best out of it, right? His buddy's got somebody to hang out, spend time with him, and help him with all his meds, and just hanging out with him for the day, as much as he needs somebody there. And then my dad now has somewhere that he can go, somebody to talk to, somewhere to hang his hat for the night, It's working out for them, even though it's a bad situation for all of them, so.
Just a second.
Here, that should work. Let me see.
Just a second here.
I know, I'm just gonna. Yeah, it works. I wasn't sure. It's been in the truck for 3 years.
Exactly. Mine, I could probably have one in the truck, but I didn't bring a truck key.
And I don't smoke anymore, so you're not guaranteed.
I burnt my fingers bad on this before the last week.
Where's the key?
I got it, just a second. Just like that. The stuff that burnt in there. You don't realize how many tools and stuff you got.
Yeah. It's the memorable things like your deer racks and it's all the stuff you can't replace. Memories.
That's right.
Well, we can replace that guy probably.
Another one right in the back.
Who shot that little thing?
Down to everything you own. It's all a matter of these guys are trained to nickel and dime you.
Right.
And everybody will tell you that. They'll pretend they're your buddy.
But how much you were saying the fan on top of the stove?
The fan that you buy, which is convection fan that works on the heat, is $110.
Yeah. Every little thing that you can think
and
of.
the estimator lad that came here told me everything you think of, you write down.
Oh,
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, even your rugs, man. Your rug around the base of the toilet, man. That's $25. You gotta think of everything.
Because
Me?
tell me another treasure being a smart.
No, I'm not being a smart ass. I just said you found another treasure you want to keep.
Well, you know who gave me that? Robin.
Hey, I'm not knocking it, man. You want to save it? Save it.
Well, it's got Reed on there. Might as well, Grant asked if he could have the other antlers that Ken Baldwin did. I said, I got no place to put it right now, boy.
Yep, take whatever you want, man. It's your stuff.
Well, exactly. But you know how many times you walk in here and you don't even see it? Heating system.
Put it this way, for $350,000 or $400,000, you ain't getting anything in today's market.
That's right.
Trust me.
That's right. So you get your house rebuilt if he's only going to scab you off with that little.
Everybody, 7 years ago when I bought my house for $530,000, and it's got nice marble everywhere, nice finish. That was like a dream home. Now you can't even replace that You know, like it'd be 1.2 million now. The prices are crazy.
I know. You're not telling me something I don't know.
You didn't have any money hidden in the walls, did you?
I spent it all at the Voyager.
To be honest with you guys, he's not taking this part as bad as I thought he would. I thought once they started pulling down the house, it was gonna hit him harder than it was. I guess at this point he's just resigned to the fact that we gotta move on, start building again. Hey, there you go.
Make a salad.
Salvage something out of this mess.
Yeah. Make a salad tonight. Yes.
There's another one in the crisper over there.
I see that. Doesn't smell too smoke damaged. Maybe that and a squirrel sandwich.
It's frozen pretty good. Well, what are you feeling? Is there any relief to this that it's...
Well, it'll give me more time to look at the new mansion.
Well, that's one way to look at it, right?
Unless I build a little place in Puerto Rico.
We'll buy you another sea can and we'll turn it into a little apartment for you.
Oh, an all-night bar. I'm telling you, after hours club. I'll have some dancing girls in there and whiskey and
There's only so much inheritance to go around, guys. I can't have them spending all of it on a new place, right?
That's a problem. I never looked after myself. I looked after everybody else.
All right, I think I've seen enough of this. You sticking around, or you want to come to town for lunch, or?
I'm too hungry today, thanks.
Well, a sad day, but also a new beginning, I guess, guys. So, just wanted to share that with you.
Yeah, new day for sure.
And we'll film the whole process as he builds anew. We'll keep you guys up with hopefully more cheerful updates than today's. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.